G'day, Steel Nation. How you going? It's Mark here, Mark Davidson from Steel Nation Australia. What's going on, West Country? What's that? Let's go! Baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
So I think the stereotypes that we drink Fosters, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
The first ever Foster I saw was in America. I've never seen one
I thought that
here.
was like Australia for beers.
For what? Oh, what a way to start and come back. Wait, so if I ever want to swear, like the Bengals absolutely, you guys couldn't hear that, but I could hear that. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. It's been about 3 weeks. I've been working my tail off, and we were like 5 days away from the Steelers training camp. Another big reason why I haven't been around as well, and I'll jump to the comments in a minute. And I have no idea what today's show is going to be about. I'm super tired. You can probably tell by the extra gray hairs on my head. I was really getting over all the Ayuk shit, all that Ayuk stuff about trading with him, and now I heard Steelers fans want to see Highsmith traded away, which he can't be traded away because he's on his contract with the Steelers. There's some kind of clause in there that doesn't work like that. I was getting done with the rumors, man. Getting done. But no, I have been working a lot recently at my job, and I thought it was a good time just to take back just a bit of a break from YouTube. I've got now 2 days off in a row, so I can do some live stuff. And the last time I think we talked was, I got sleepy eyes. I just woke up. Sorry. Just woke up about an hour ago. Last time we talked was when we got Matakavich in here too. So nothing's really changed actually until the preseason football starts in a week's time. We know the media is going to run with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I'm excited for both. Like I'm keen to see both parties, both quarterbacks fight and play good football. Like I don't think there is going to be a QB competition, but I'm excited to see both guys. Like I think we should be rooting for both Fields and Wilson because they're not on contract this year. And then whatever happens this year, then maybe next year they'll get a big contract. I don't know, but yeah, man, I've been away for a while. So, but I do appreciate sorry, dude, I always get your name wrong. McCracken Music, NSMC, with your intro there, dude. A lot of fun. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? Woo, it's been a long time. It's been about 3 weeks since I went live, which is nuts. And I feel like I've aged like 40 years. Alrighty, let's get into the chats. And also today, I don't know how long I'm going to go for. If anyone's got any topics, bring them up. We're just catching up, really. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty, g'day Sean in the house. What's up? G'day Jevil. Jevil. G'day Devil. I'm going to give you a quick shout out too. There's a bit of a thing I'm working on with Christian 46. G'day 99. Thank you for the music as always. G'day G in the house. G'day. No, you had a kid? No way. That's awesome. Did you really? That's cool. Did you really have a kid? It's felt like a long time, hasn't it? Oh boy. That's awesome, dude. Congrats if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. Let me check my mic. Is my mic okay? Is my audio on? Yeti, what's up, mate? Yes, Yeti's going. Camera's okay. Lighting's okay. I'm okay. I want to give a big shout out to some people out there. We're checking out. Sending me texts and saying if I'm okay. I appreciate that as well. I really do. I'm not going to name names, but I'm saying thank you to everyone like that kind of stuff as well. G'day. Here we go. Show Devon. Hope you're doing well, mate, and doing some videos out there too. Did you really? Okay, congratulations to Daredevil. It's had a child. There you go. It's so funny. It's one of my favorite moments, I think, on YouTube. Like favorite Steeler Nation moments that I thought he was saying that's Australian. No, that's Foster's for peers or Australians for purrs. But he said beers. It's one of my favorite moments. G'day Kingdom, what's going on? Says yeah. Who else we got? 99. Yeah, no, I started on the bloody mute. Yeah, that's wild, eh? Isn't it wild? I'm like upside down. It's wild that I'm in front. Like, so with the preseason football coming up, I'll be doing the first 2 games, but I think I might skip the Lions game because I kind of want to sleep for 3 a.m. and not watch. I don't want to wake up for preseason football, but we'll see how we go at the time. But I'll be awake for the other 2. G'day, Michael Martin. What's going on, mate? Yeah, I heard the reports so that they're trying to trade him. I was like, it's just so fucking dumb. G'day, Yuli. What's up? And g'day, Triple B. Bubba in the house too. Yeah, you guys are getting ready. I'm slowly getting ready. Like as ready as I can get in terms of like training camp. I'm just wanting to see football happen, and then conversations around: is this guy doing well? Is Benton stepping up? Is JPJ taking on GP? Stuff like that. Those kind of things, like football things, Is the health of Cole Holcomb getting better? I know he had recently had a kid as well, so congrats to him. I think Christian 46 got married today or yesterday. I saw Chris Boswell was at the wedding. Cool stuff like that. But in terms of football camp and training camp, once it starts moving and you see plays hitting other plays, and then we can have discussions about should Broderick Jones be left and all that kind of stuff, right? Those kind of things. And then when it really hits me is when I see preseason football and we have cut down days. We're getting closer. It has felt like the last few days, few weeks it felt so long, right? Because nothing has happened. 0 things have happened in between like June and now, which has been kind of good, kind of a good break. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, dude. So congrats to you and your partner having a little baby. That's fantastic, man. That seems cool. G'day, Jeremiah. What's up? Yeah, I have been super busy. I've been super busy, man. Life's busy. What I've realized too as I get older, life is everywhere. It's everywhere. I've been busy. Plus busy. Also, the fact is, I just haven't been wanting to comment on any rumors. I kind of get over it. Around this time, near the end of it, I get over this Ayuk stuff. I'm over it. I don't care anymore. I couldn't give 2 shits anymore about Ayuk. Yes, I'm going to bring this up in a minute. Because I think I've sent Christian 46 on Instagram, and his like posse or group has gotten back to me. So it's a maybe. It's a maybe at the moment. That's pretty cool. Made $1,400 anime con. Is that where you were in the photo? Okay, right. That's cool. All right. Anyone else? G'day, Chloe. What's up? G'day, Rod. Thank you, mate. And yes, no, I appreciate the text as well. The text you gave me the other day was fantastic, or today. It's really cool that this small little Steelers internet community is all banding together, and we're just here to have a good time. So, Bubba's that's awesome. Yeah, I reached out to him. I reached out to the. Okay, let's talk about it. G'day, Arsenal DB. What's up, mate? And g'day George T. Anyone else I miss? Nah. Darkstorm, what's up? All right. So you tell me. Yes, there is a chance. You tell me there's a chance. So I just got a liked tweet. No, a liked comment from Christian 46. I said, G'day 46. By the way, I cannot say it on here. It just never lets me say it. Wait a minute. I said, G'day 46. I'd love to have you on my Steelers podcast to connect and talk Steelers football. Also, I challenge you to a game of pickleball. If people don't know as well, most of you guys out there know now I'm a level 1. I just in all the busyness going on in the last 2 weeks, last Saturday, I did my coaching course. So now I'm a level 1 pickleball coach, which is fantastic. So now I can have a bit more credibility behind me. I've already shown about 100 players how to play the game in 6 months. So now I'm a level 1 coach, showing players how to play pickleball, which is good. So I would love to. I'd love to play him in singles. Christian 46, if you are listening, a guy from Australia, I would love to verse you in doubles, play with you with doubles. I don't know. It could be me and, oh, dude, this would be fun. If it was me, was it Highsmith and Minka one time? If it was me and 46, right, doubles playing versus Minka and Alex Highsmith, we can arrange that to happen when I come over this year or next year. We'll arrange somehow, even for the Pittsburgh Steelers draft in 2026. We need to arrange that to happen. I'm an intermediate player at pickleball. I'm pretty good, and I would love to that's my pitch. I would love to play with 46 or against him, or do some little tournament or something like that. Something needs to happen where the fans are like, there's Mark from Australia and there's 46 playing pickleball. It's fun. It's honestly my second biggest passion at the moment is Steelers and then pickleball. Right. Where was I going? I forgot about what. Okay. Yeah. Then right. I got a like from it, but want to give a big shout out to the Daredevil as well. He says, I second this 46. This bloke knows more about football than most Americans. I reckon you give him a shout. So it could be a possibility if you don't know yet. And here's a bit of a plug. If you don't know yet, Christian 46 has his podcast now. It's called The Christian 46 Podcast. If you type that into YouTube, it's a whole podcast with him and his team, 3 other friends, talking football, talking life, doing the exact same thing that I do here, but he's a football player, all his kind of stuff, going to get guests on. I would love to be on his show, or I would love to have him on my show, because he's a Pittsburgh guy, and I want to see his reaction to what I think of, his last name and the slang and all that kind of stuff, and the HCU community that we built here and the 46ers, all that kind of stuff. So I reckon it'll be fun. It'll be fun to link up with him too. Alrighty. G'day, Russell. What's going on, mate? Dude, I should. Yeah, it's a good comment. I want to talk about that for a minute too. I feel like I might do that next year. I think I might even just take a full month off, because I was trying to do some commentary on videos, and it just wasn't really working, because a lot of this stuff from June to July is a lot of rumor-based crap. And the AU stuff's been going on for a while. They talked about trading away Cameron Hayward. That's not going to happen. They talked about, Najee Harris' contract, probably way too much. I'm talking about the Twitterverse, or, things involved in Steeler Nation right now. So I might just take it off next time. I might take off a month or 2. I don't know. Or maybe take off 5 weeks and just completely put it aside, because it's a lot of crap around this time. Until football comes back with pads on, then things start to move and we start to get an idea around a team. We pretty much can cover the same football talk we had last month than right now. No real players have joined. Only Tyler Matakevich, and they got rid of I think the Jalen someone, the middle linebacker. I can't remember his name. He was gone. So nothing's really changed too much in terms of football stuff, So yeah, what's up? Lee Dooley. Arsenal DB says, how do you get into how do you get into the Pickleball Hall of Fame? I don't know. Maybe just be a good player. I'm not even sure if they have a Pickleball Hall of Fame yet. Not too sure. Rod's having all the drinks. Fantastic. G'day, Russell. No, there's no real late arrival today. We've only been going 15 minutes. It's more of a catch-up show. I don't really have anything too much planned. I'm more waiting to see footballers play on the field. I'm ready to see the rookies play. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Zach Frazier. Who's the other bloke? Troy Falatanu, right tackle. I'm excited for those dudes to start playing, you know? That's when it really starts kicking off. We're like 3 or 4 days away from actual football getting ready, you know? Oh, no way, dude. Show me how it's done. My mate's on team. Do you mean like as in this team, or do you mean that team 46? Because I reckon I can beat him, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I don't know how much he's played, but I've been playing 3 to 4 years. I've got a good sense of the game. I think I could beat, if I had a good partner, I think I could beat whoever I'm playing. Yeah. Oh, I think if it's me and 46 if it's me and 46, we could beat anyone. Wouldn't matter. 100%. 99 says, been applying for a ton of jobs lately, but I haven't got any of you yet. That's a good point. I remember when I was looking for, not this recent job that I had, but one of my first jobs I had, that was going towards the RSL and when I was a barman. Just keep going, man. I think sometimes we get stuck on one job that we like. Just keep putting resumes out there to everyone, and then next minute you'll get one back. And the more you put it out there, the more it comes back to you too. And that's the same way in YouTube and same way in life, I find. I've got another thing I want to talk to you guys about in just a minute, about a special podcast I might be appearing on, or I should be appearing on in the next few weeks, that I got a really good opportunity. 100%, dude. Yeah. Bubba says, I got a huge yellow poster board in the store. Have you? Wait, I got a huge yellow poster board in the store. Have you on? You're gonna put me like on the board while I'm shopping. Oh, I'm on now. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, dude, that's funny. Yeah, it could be. I just hope we can enjoy it. I like Najee Harris. I think he's fun. He's so fun to watch. I like both running backs. I think both running backs are fantastic. I think it's gonna be a really big year, and that's why I can't wait to. We can have judgments now, but we haven't seen the offense click. We haven't seen Russell Wilson play with these guys yet, so we won't really see them really do anything until maybe week 1. Because how much really are they going to play Russell Wilson in the preseason? Maybe a game, maybe half a game. So it's going to be exciting. Like, who would have thought that Russell Wilson was going to be a quarterback for the Steelers? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, give it a crack. 99, you'll be right. Where is Dr. Pepper? I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's the joint practice as well. Steelers versus Bills. If you didn't know that yet, Steelers versus Bills. Joint practice that can sometimes get very heated. That's before, I think, the second. When are the preseason games? Let me find out. Steelers, because I'll be live chatting with you guys, and that's gonna be fun. Live chatting with you guys, the preseason games. Sometimes I find preseason, some people find it boring. I don't find it that boring. So, oh my goodness, so it's like 2 weeks away. So Steelers versus Texans is my 10th of August, which I've got off. Is that on a Saturday? When's that? Saturday. I'm pretty sure I have that off, hopefully, in terms of work, right? And so your 9th of August, like 7 p.m., Steelers versus Texans. And then it's Steelers versus Bills a week later, the 18th. So that's the Sunday. Okay. Yep. And then I don't know if I'll be able to do the Lions one because it's like 3 a.m. But I'll definitely be doing 2 of those games versus Texans. And that's when we get to see football back, man. Holy dooley. Sean says, I just want to see if Russ can hit Muth over the middle. Yeah, look, I know there's been problems, or there's been talk around him having problems with seeing the middle of the field. He is a shorter quarterback. I think Mike Tomlin was bigger than him too. That's kind of crazy. But I'm just excited to see him play football. Like, Russell Wilson had a really bad stretch with Denver. I've been listening to Brandon Perner, my other mate, Gage Madrid. If you're listening out there, you've talked about Russell Wilson before. Didn't really end too well in Denver, but he played good football with the Seattle Seahawks. He's a veteran quarterback. Maybe he's just what the Steelers need for this, sling it up there, get at the pickings. I'm just excited because we don't know. It has to be better than last year. Last year was fun. We had a chance to get the playoffs. Rudolph got us there, yada, yada, yada. Kenny Pickett didn't work for us. But this has to be something like, I'm not having too much hype because we're going to verse a lot of hard teams, but something has to be better than last year. Like, running game, offensive line should be better or improving. You know what I mean? So I think it's a bit It's 50-50, of course, but I'm not. I think last year I was, maybe because I've been working so much, but last year I was really hyped around the Kenny Pickett stuff. Like the year, what was it? Year two? Year two? Year two. Maybe year two. I think year two. Year two, I think. Was it? Yeah. And then we were so hyped, and then it all fell to pieces. Right? That's when I was up in Queensland of Matty Peveril's wedding, and it was versus the 49ers, and we got absolutely smacked. Like the hype did not match the actual football on the field. We got smacked. And we came, near the end of it, we came to the Bills game, and we lost that. But it was a fun season. There were some good moments where I've seen highlights now in my Twitter feed and Facebook where Jalen Warren is smashing a Bengal or running down the sideline with a 70-yard run against the Browns. So, yeah, that'd be fun. Speaking of that, if you guys have not seen yet, it's a good little transition. If you guys haven't seen yet, NCAA, I'm working on getting a PS5, but there are a lot of things happening in my life at the moment that I can't just afford it just yet. But I'm gonna probably buy myself a PS5 for Christmas, for when I get back from Steelers versus Chiefs, and next year I'm gonna try and do HDU online. But everybody's playing NCAA, and I tell you what, it does look like a lot of fun. It throws me back to when you're playing Madden franchise and you're building your team and you're playing with a roster and you're moving this guy, trading that guy, adding skill points. It seems like a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have NCAA 25, but I'm probably going to look to get a PS5 because I haven't got one. I've got a PS4. I'm going to look to get one during Christmas. So that's another thing I'm going to say for. But in this, the next 5 months is going to be crazy for myself and this channel. And hopefully you guys too in the Steelers, because I'm going away to Bali for 5 days on a mad, crazy Bucks party with one of my best mates. We're doing that for 5 days in a row. Then 2 months later, I'm going to Pittsburgh, and we're going to organize meetups. We're going to have fun. It's Steelers versus Chiefs. Like and then there's also football in between. So it is going to be wild. It's going to be wild time. So I wouldn't mind putting HDU online. Jeddah says any football is good football. I agree. Unless, I don't know, I'm not a big huge fan of Canadian football. I've tried watching CFL a few times. Don't like it. I really don't like CFL. I've tried. Actually, my mate, who's my mate? Ryan. I'm trying to think of your last name, Ryan. Ryan from Pittsburgh. Right? I can't think of your last name for the moment. But Ryan's over there in the Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio, and there's flag football champions. He's actually he's reffing that, which is pretty cool. Michael says Wilson and Fields. Yeah, I dead set. I'm keen. I'm keen to see Minka. I'm excited to see Patrick Queen to play. He's been going back and forth with Ravens. Who's the other bloke? The safety. Is it Elliott? What's his name? I just forgot his name. Deshaun Elliott. I'm keen to see him. Joey Porter again. I think he can be a Pro Bowler. Highsmith. People want to trade him. It's not going to happen. He'd be exciting. Atlanta Roberts too. I think he's a hit. Like, this defense looks fun, dude. It looks like a lot of fun. Keanu Benton, the big fella. TJ Watt. It looks like a very physical defense, So it should be a good time. And of course, we're going to find out if Sutton's a guy after 10 weeks, or who steps up in between that. Does Beanie Bitch step up, or is there another guy playing slot corner? It should be a good time. Devin says, I see that one individual got in touch with you. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Did you give me a shout out, Devin? Thank you, mate. If that was you, I appreciate you, man. So that could be a good shout out. So another big bit of news. There's a group out there called Roundtable Sports, and I believe with that winky face, what Devin is saying, that you might have given me a bit of a nudge, push in that direction. Go, hey, go look at Mark from Australia. He's crazy about his Steelers. So I appreciate that, dude. If they talk to you and you sent me if you sent them my way, thank you, dude. Because I do have another thing happening in, I think we start August 8th, like next week. So I've joined a program called AFC North Roundtable, and it's with, and here's the part that's gonna be tough though. Because I fucking hate the Bengals. But I can't hate the fan, but I can hate the team. So I'm going to jump on there. We're going to talk Steelers football, Ravens football, Bengals football and Browns football, right? And I do think to a certain part, the chat room will be, g'day JJ52, what's going on? The chat room in this AFC North, because it's run by other blokes who've created this company. They're big on YouTube. They're called Roundtable Sports. And this one's going to be called AFC North Roundtable. I'm pretty sure, something like that. Anyways, I reckon the live chat, it won't be as nice because they're going to have, when you have Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers all in one chat, it's going to go crazy and everywhere. But I'm hoping that the podcast can be a lot of fun. So I'm starting another job or another little gig on the internet called AFC North Roundtable. I jump on for an hour. It's going to be like every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So it'll be my live at 8 a.m. And I'll send the link, stuff like that. And yeah, I talk with other content creators or other other AFC North guys from the Ravens, Browns, and Bengals. But I won't dislike them as people or hate them as people, or as fans of their team. But as we know, in the AFC North, we can't stand them. We cannot stand the Browns. We think they're a joke. We can't stand the Bengals. They haven't won a Super Bowl in 58 years. That's funny to me. And the Ravens right now, I think they're a joke too. I think we can win the North every single time. So it should be pretty fun. And hopefully it's not too much like of a hostile environment where it's like you suck, we suck, or whatever. I think that'd be crap. Hopefully it's some good conversation. So that's happening soon. And yeah, thank you, Devin. If you're one of the blokes that pushed them my way, I appreciate you. And I have to get you on the show as well. G'day. I always do your name wrong. Fu. What up, Fu? He did, didn't he? Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. It was a wild ride. Alrighty. Yeah, but it's so hard to. It's so hard not to. Like getting hyped up is very. It's just. I think it's built in our Steeler blood. Like when you see Steeler football going really well and players working the way it should do. Defense and we do this, we do that. But yeah, Steelers won I think 3-0 games, right? And then we didn't have the best season. Excuse me. Bubba says we're hoping to go live at camp. Yep, I'll be there. I'll hopefully be in the chat. That'd be cool. G'day, Pepper. What's going on? How are you? There you go. All right, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, they reached out to me a few days ago, and I was like, "What's going on?" I've never heard of Roundtable Sports, so I'm gonna give it a crack. And I appreciate you sending them my direction, dude. That's awesome. And yeah, we'll give it a good hot go. I've got to sign a few things and work a few things out, but I should be on the show every single week at 8 a.m. my Thursday. Jump on, talk Steelers football, talk AFC North football. Even though I can't stand these teams, I'll still have to have a conversation with the three other blokes. So I'm excited. I'm pretty excited for that. There you go. 100%. Thanks, man. So you said he got in touch with me to do it, but I'm going to be too busy in grad school to commit. Fair enough. So I sent Dan your way. Thank you, dude. That's awesome. And that's what it's all about too, man. That's what it's all about. I appreciate that. That's great. I wish they would start showing Japanese football. Yeah, that'd be cool. They play okay. Alrighty. That's kind of all the news I had really today. I don't know what else you guys want to talk about. I don't know. Like, do we do a summary? Like, do we do like a whole summary before training camp starts of like where it started back in April, where we drafted, who we got? Like, I saw Cameron Johnson boom a punt the other day. Our punter got a new punter. Presley Harvin, of course, gone, right? Christian 46 got a new podcast, which is fantastic. Do we? I don't know where we go. I'm just at the point where I'm super tired from working and stuff. I wish nobody could work. It'd be great. Just everyone just chill out and have beers. But I don't know. It's gonna hit us right in the bum real fast. Like once we see actual preseason football and players wearing the black and gold and hitting other players and seeing the score go up, I think that's when it really starts to kick in. And then of course it goes from 91 men because you have that Julius Walshkoff, the defensive end. He's on the roster. And then you have to cut everyone back to 53. Then you go and get the practice squad guys. And it's really about that. Yeah, they're trying to figure out who's going to be on the team and who's going to be where, right? I just hope the team's healthy. I hope TJ Watt's healthy, hopefully, most of the year. I hope that Wilson and the quarterbacks can stay upright. I hope that the quarterbacks play together where they're backing one another and there's no jealousy. The fact that we even have Kyle Allen, who's played, I think he played for the Texans or the Commanders and started some games. He's a pretty good quarterback, right? So I'm not saying we're going to see him, but the whole quarterback room is different. It's going to be fun. Like I look over to my right, right? I look over to my right. I got Big Ben here. Big Ben on my table. The many years we just watched Big Ben. All we ever did was the most consistent part for the last 18 years or whatever. Wait, what's that? That's my that's my light. Yeah, the most consistent part of Steelers football was knowing that Big Ben was the quarterback. And now it's been really different because you had the Trubisky experiment fucking sucked. I felt sick when I saw Trubisky playing football. It made me feel sick in the stomach. I'd much rather watch Rudolph or Kenny Pickett play football than Trubisky. Kenny Pickett didn't work out. Rudolph is now a Tennessee Titan. Now we have Wilson and Fields, and they're different quarterbacks to those other blokes. So for many years, we had Big Ben, the consistent, and now it's like rebuilding all the offensive line. It's got to look a little bit different, I think, our offense. But hopefully we can score more points than 17 points or 14 points a game. Dead set. Hurly-durly. TJ and Derek had breakfast here yesterday. TJ tipped $6 on an $83 bill. Derek tipped $13. Where do you have breakfast at? $28 million a year. He should have bought his brother breakfast. Yeah, I find that kind of funny though. I'm not picking on you where they had breakfast, but I think it's a different. I'm okay with that. If you've got the coin, the money, like you don't have to spend a big tip. You know, just because he makes $28 million a year doesn't mean he has to lay down $100 tip. I think he's still giving a tip for the service and whatever happens. So what's that? $6 on $83, and maybe it should have been higher. I don't know. Maybe TJ Watt didn't like the food. You know, that's one thing we don't do here in Australia is we don't tip. But I still give. Like I bought pizza the other day because we had a special Friday night pickleball event, like fluoro dancing, music, and stuff like that. I bought pizza. I organized pizza, but I gave a $10 tip to the guy because he carried in, 6, 7, 10 pizzas. Like he did his job and did it well. But I see what you're saying. How many slices do you think that Fartan could eat in an hour? Like pizza? Like realistically? Maybe 48 slices. I don't know. Hurly durly. Get in. Where'd she go? G'day, Jennifer. What's going on? Thank you for the comment the other day too. It was a really good comment as well. I appreciate that. Pick it, stick it. Yeah, he's gone. See, I wasn't around then. I was not around. I remember the years between Bradshaw and Bennett was awful. None. Wait a minute. Hang on. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you miss Trubisky? None. There was that game. That game, honestly, versus the Jets. It made me feel sick. I didn't even. I don't know. Maybe I don't know because he had no mobility. He just didn't move. Like what were his stats? What were Trubisky's stats? I just got a feeling they were terrible. Trubisky, I feel like he got sacked all the time. And how many games did he play? Because I just feel like it was one of the worst free agent signings we've had in a while. Here we go. Like I get what they were trying to do, bring in a veteran quarterback, but it just wasn't the right move. So he played 2 years at Pittsburgh. He won 2 games and he lost 5. And it felt like he played more than that because he sucked. He had 65% completion rate, 1,252 yards, 4 TDs, 5 interceptions, and his longest pass was 45 yards. That's fucking awful. That's really bad. And yards per game was 178. No, sorry, 181 between the 2 years. Really bad. And he was sacked 18 times in 2 years. That's awful. That's beyond awful. What is your name again? Futu hater. Is that FU hater or something like that? I'm gonna call you Fu. Fu says Mitch got beat up in Chicago. He was gun shy. Yeah, he just doesn't do anything. Would love to seen. Yeah, that would have been kind of cool. I wouldn't be against that. Mason Rudolph to have like his own year, but they went in a different direction. I do wish him well with Tennessee. JJ52 says tipping culture is weird. A lot of cultures see tipping as offensive. Yeah, I could see that. Do they tip? Do they tip over there? Where you're at? I don't mind. Like, if someone gives me food, right? A delivery driver gives me food. I know tipping culture in America is like 100%. You have to do it, right? It's up there. Someone gives you a beer and you got to tip them, right? Or you're expected to. I don't mind it. If someone delivers me food, I'll give them $5. It's all good. 100%. Yeah, it was fun to watch him. It was really fun to watch. G'day, Claude. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, those are the ones that I recently I had Brian McFadden on the show. I'm hoping to get Chris from 46 on the show too. So I did a video with Merrill Hodge, and I wanted to I really just wanted the internet to see it. It was Merrill Hodge talking about Tunch Ilkin, because I'm doing the countdown, and I saw that, and I was meant to put on the day. I'm doing the countdown for all the numbers, and by the way, it's a lot of work too. But we've got a big video coming up at the very end. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's really good. I've been chipping away at it, and I'll get to your comment in a minute, Claude. But I wanted to put it to the internet and show the internet that Merrill Hodge talking about Tunch is fucking fantastic. It's if you haven't seen it yet, go to the videos in the wherever they are. Scroll down. Merrill Hodge talking about Tunch. It's great. So there's more coming. I'm hoping to get some more players on, or even try and get Brian McFadden back. That'd be awesome. G'day, Claude. What's going on? Says, g'day, mate. Are you happy with the current number 2 receiver room? I'm pretty okay with it. Like, I'm pretty keen to see what Van Jefferson can do. I'm keen to see what Roman Wilson can do. I'm keen to see what CA3 can do. It doesn't annoy me where it's like a pain in my stomach where I'm like, oh, we need to have this. Like, I'm kind of over the Brennan Ayuk talk. I think that's crap. But I'm pretty good with it. I'm pretty good with the Van Jefferson. I think he played well with the Rams. If you go back to the Rams, had a really good year with the Rams. I think that was his Super Bowl year. And then he was like non-existent with the Falcons. For some reason, they just didn't use him with the Falcons. But I did a video on that a few weeks ago, talking about how Arthur Smith was using most of tight ends. He gave all the possession and he gave 121 attempts, or maybe more, 161 attempts, passing attempts towards tight ends, and over 102 receptions. So the offense was going through 2 tight ends. And I think that the same thing's going to happen with Darnell, or feeding Freiermuth, hopefully, or feeding Connor Haywood. But we're going to see what they're going to try and do in training camp, and also we're going to see some ideas around preseason. So I'm pretty good with it. I'm not too, like, it doesn't worry me that much that we haven't got a receiver too, right? Maybe it could have been a mistake trading Deontay, but I didn't think Deontay was really fitting. That's Johnson, by the way, that he wasn't fitting the team. And I think once it happens, he's gone. See ya. Goodbye. Pickens would be the man who's going to stand out. Calvin Austin should be the speedster. Van Jefferson might look to be the guy who could be number 2. And then all the other players like Wilson and those blokes out there might step up. I'm okay. It doesn't really grind my gears that much. Here we go. Show Devin says, oh my effing God, I was forced to watch Trubisky's opener. I was forced to watch Trubisky's opener against New England in 2022. People saying Kenny was the worst Steelers quarterback are insane. Yes, Kenny at least ran around. I think the whole idea with Trubisky was just he didn't fucking move. He didn't move. No one moved. Like, he just stood back there and was like, oh, okay. And just get tackled. I had no good feeling about Trubisky leading the offense down the field. At least Kenny Pickett led the offense down the field and gave us a chance. Trubisky never led us down the field. It just never happened. Oh, doy. Yes, that was cool. It was cool, and I hope I featured your story in the video that I'm making in about 50 days time as well. So that's what I want. I want Steelers memories, man. I want that kind of stuff. So appreciate that. Anyone else come in the house or not? Hooly dooley. 20%. Yeah, like I said, maybe TJ Watt didn't like the food. Really, didn't know that. Holy dooly. Yeah. I get you. I feel you. I love Mike T, the human, but he lost a lot of trust on my whole Trubisky. Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe the idea with the Trubisky, and I know we're going back in the past, but maybe the idea with Trubisky, they were trying to find a veteran quarterback. Maybe that was the idea. For some reason, they went to the Bills, Trubisky and Bears, and he was just not the guy. I feel much more comfortable in Fields or Russell Wilson to lead us to victory and have some like passing games over 200 yards than I do having Trubisky. Trubisky was a failure. That was a Steelers failure, 100%. That put us in the back step, right? FU2, is that what it is? Is that what I have to say? FU2 hater. All right, I'll just say FU. Foo. All righty. Man, I'll tell you what, it's been a fun show. It's been a really fun show. FU says, actually, can I say FU on here? Is that allowed? I'm most excited about the middle of the field defense. We have been burnt on crossing routes over the middle and short seams. Yep, that's going to happen too. I think bringing back or having Atlanta Roberts on the field too. He's a very physical hitter. Queen, I think, will turn himself into a Steeler real fast. I think he's up there. Yeah. Dead set. I think that's cool. I liked his. I defended him so much. I just don't think he was the guy. But the receivers seem to do that as well. This has been a great show. Great show coming back. And I will be That's my mate. Dotsy Mania. Oh my goodness. It is very it is very cold. That's my mate. If anyone knows who Smack Down Under is, my mate from Australia, that's his other channel. It's called Dotsy Mania. That's actually a pretty good channel name. Tell you what, no, FU, I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of Jim Jeffries. I don't really. Oh no, Mark hates Jim Jeffries. No, I'm not a huge fan of his comedy at the moment. I tell you what, if you have not heard of the show called Kill Tony, go and watch Kill Tony. They did a really good, not getting into debates or whatever, but it's a really funny show with Adam. I think it's Adam Ray as Biden and Shane Gillis as Trump. It's funny as you have to watch that. Kill Tony. And it's like the presidential debate. It's pretty funny. It was before that when the things happened with the shot and whatnot. And I won't get into that route, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Jim Jeffries. I agree. I've been saying this all off season too. I hope he comes back as well. I think that people wanted to cut him or whatnot. I think he can hopefully come back to health and play because he was playing good football but with us before he got hurt, right? So yeah. But that's fantastic. That's my mate Dotsy Mania, who who is also who is known as SmackDown Under 2. But you're not a huge Jim Jeffries fan. His comedy's okay, but I'm just not a fan. And you can't like everyone, right? G'day, Toddy. What's going on, mate? How are you? This has been great. I'm reading all the chat. You guys are fantastic. This is fun. Yeah, dude. If you don't watch AB, where is it? If you have Twitter, you need to follow AB. AB's comments are the most wildest comments. I cannot even say them. I'm not allowed to say them online, and I shouldn't be saying them at all. Yes. I do like Theo Von. I think Theo Von's a bit cool. He's a bit wild, but I think some of his podcasts are pretty cool. DB says, I wonder when the Steelers will extend GP. I think it might be better to do it now and save money like the Packers are trying to do Jordan Love. Yeah. I guess it depends on how big of a year they have this year with GP. And he's a freak, man. I just hope he doesn't get down the route of like AB, man. GP, George Pickens, just don't go down the route of being, number one on the team and it's all about you and I want my money and all that stuff. Even the Brendan Ayuk stuff gives me the shits because I feel like he's trying to play the team and piss the team off. He just wants his big money, big check, right? It's so different now, I think, in the NFL than it was maybe 20 years ago, where players are more likely to play with teams their whole time. Whereas now it's about, give me my money. And of course, you're building your brand and all that kind of stuff. But I just hope that GP doesn't go down that route. And we'll soon find out. And we know how fast Steelers fans turn on players. They turn so quick on players. And rightly so if they've been a bit of a puppet or a muppet, right? Yeah, it's so fun, man. It's a great show. That last one, if you didn't see it, it was some of the funniest. The accents that Shane Gillis was doing in the hands and the I can't do I can't do the accent, but it was just funny. It was just so funny. And even is it Adam Ray as who normally does Dr. Phil and he does Biden. One of the best episodes I think I've ever seen in a long time. My mate, you guys know him, State of the Steelers, Daniel J. He told me 2 years ago, and I hope you're doing well too, Daniel J. as well from State of the Steelers out there. He told me 2 years ago to go and watch Kill Tony because it was a fun show. And it is one of the best. I think it's one of the best shows on YouTube. That show got like over 9 million views. 9 million views, comedy, fun, laughter. It was all good. It was all good. Hooey dooey. Tom for president. I'm just happy. You know what? I'm happy he's got a job for 3 years. I really am. Hooey. Alrighty. Anyone else got any more comments? What's happening? Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Oh, that's funny. Mr. B. I've heard that too. I've heard he wants to do that. Oh boy. Yeah. So everyone knows that? Okay. So you guys know Kill Tony because Stay the Steelers, Daniel J. He told me about Kill Tony, I think in 2022. And I was like, what's that? What's Kill Tony? And I was like, dude, this is a fun show. Like the next show is going to be hard to beat. Because look, like I said, no political talk here, but the fact the show was about that was just absolute fire. Some of the jokes and the impressions were funny as. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we'll be right back. It was a good time. I don't think I would never want to. I don't think I could do comedy on there or nothing like that. But it was good. Holy dooly. All right, if you guys want to fire away some questions, feel free. I did say I think I've run out of things to say. I want to do a bit of a recap. So I will be doing more Steelers content. I'm going to start to ramp up. Have been really, really, really busy with certain things. I'm going to start to organize a football fantasy. I do it every time. Fantasy footballs as well. So for the players who played last year, we'll probably keep that same league if they want to jump back in. If the players don't jump back in, because it's all free. If the players don't jump back in, I'll find some spots for that. However, for the members out there, I will organize shortly, not this month, maybe in August, about fantasy football and pick'ems. I've got to use a different pick'em site, and we'll make whoever wants to play fantasy football, but you have to be a member. Need to be a member and a member of Tier 2. Excuse me, Tier 2, Absolute Legend or whatever it is. And then I'll organize another fantasy football comp. So I'll do that again this year. That was really fun last year. I'll do the pick'ems too. So things are ramping up, and I will be putting more time and effort into doing videos covering the team. But the only way I can really cover the team, to be honest, is like I read stories, I read Twitter, I watch videos. I can't be there at camp. Like Bubba's going to camp, so look out for Steelers Dynasty podcast with Bubba and Shane covering the camp. Of course, check out like DK Sports, all those dudes. Just don't watch all Steelers talk. He's rubbish. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm sick of your headlines. You're rubbish. If you are watching, I think some of your headlines are just absolute crap. And I know you follow the team, but it's one thing to be there. It's another thing to give false information or like spin things certain ways. Like the amount of times I've read the headlines of Steelers all Steelers talk is like Steelers trade ? Highsmith. Did he? Are you fucking saying he traded him? No, you just being a rabbit. So, yeah, that's my assumption. He's being a rabbit. Stop being a rabbit. Don't be a rabbit. Just keep talking normal stuff. And of course, other blokes out there like Steelers chat. They're awful too. They're crap. They're insane. Yeah, probably. Like I've been on the podcast with Noah. I've done a podcast, and I'll tell him to his face too. I've been on the podcast with Noah. He can talk Steelers, but he knows what he's doing. He works for Sports Illustrated. He knows exactly what he's doing to get the attention, and all the comments know. It's not like a secret thing. It's not like, oh, Mark from Steel Nation Australia says some bad words about all Steelers talk. Fuck no. Everyone knows that what he does. If you go and read all the comments, 95% of the comments are like, stop clickbaiting, you're doing shit work, blah 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 blah. All right. And he gets involved in the algorithms and all these kind of things because he does that for a reason. He works for Sports Illustrated. They try and grab your attention with this sexy girl on the front and say, trade Highsmith or trade Cameron Hayward. And it's like, it didn't fucking happen. So that's what annoys me about this stuff. People just can't get back to either reporting real news on real journalism and talking about, this player did this or whatever, or having a real idea around Steelers sense, or they can be a fan. They go all the way to one side and they clickbait the absolute fuck out of everyone, and it's so stupid. It's just that's what got me. That's why I haven't been doing videos, because I'm over the rumor. I can't handle this. Steeler insert Steeler name, trade ? Should they? They're not going to. Not going to happen. All right. Yeah, they're just crazy. They're crazy. But like I said, I did a podcast with him 2 years ago. Seems like a nice guy. Seems like a good guy. I'd tell him anyway. I'd be like, mate, what are you doing? Stop lying to your audience. Talk about Kill Tony instead. Alrighty. Are you gonna have no? This is a normal fantasy draft. But we'll figure it out for the members. Probably in August. So maybe like 10th of August, maybe like 2 weeks in August, I'll figure it out. For sure. Yeah, it happens. G'day, Chloe. Chloe, remember 9 months. Thank you, Chloe. We draft receiver well. Yeah, same. I'm excited. I didn't think I think as a Steeler football team, like yeah, Pepper in the back. Yeah, I'm still going. The only reason I kind of stopped is because I don't know what to talk about next. That dead set. I don't know what to say next. So I'm like, do I just sit here in silence and wait for something to come up? So any questions, send them away. Yeah, it's crazy. I do appreciate all the members. I appreciate you guys. That's nuts. You guys are the backbone of the channel. And if you're on a member, I appreciate you too. It's pretty cool. JD52 says, when are we trading Highsmith? I just think that's dumb. I think it's overly stupid. Like okay, if I were to go through some of the lists, right? They're not trading Highsmith. They're not cutting whole. I even saw a stupid article the other day that they were going to try and cut Russell Wilson. Why would you cut Russell Wilson? That makes no sense. Why would Russell Wilson be a cut candidate? It's not going to happen. Russell Wilson, if anything, he's going to fall back to quarterback number 2. But that's it. You don't cut a quarterback that's a veteran quarterback like Russell Wilson that you tried to convince to get to your team with the Haywards and Mike Tomlins. You don't cut Russell Wilson. I don't care how bad he plays. That was just dumb. Dumb. G'day, Dave. What's going on, mate? Hope you're doing well. Our Patriot fan in the house. Yes, Pepper, what's your question? Want to trade weather? Oh, right now? How hot is it over there? How hot is it? I should probably go to the pub. Do you know what I should do? I might go to the pub today. I think I deserve a beer. I might go to the pub today. I'm going to walk in the pub and get a beer and have some food. I'm going to do it right now. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now, but I'm going to do it today. My weather is like 50 something 50 Celsius. Let me see. Hang on. 60 Fahrenheit right now. I'm 60 Fahrenheit. which is 16 degrees Celsius. I'm going to go to the pub. I'm going to get some food. Hurly dooly. Jensen, what do we do with all the cap money? That's interesting. I'll give you. I was going to give you a silly answer, but I'll give you a real answer. I think they'll probably wait and see with Naji's contract. They'll probably spend a bit there, however he plays. I think they wait and see with Frymouth contract as well, and possibly next year we sign a big free agent. I don't know. Maybe we do sign a receiver. I don't know. That's a good question. But I don't know overly what they would do. JJ52 says, I just talked to someone who said he thinks the Steelers would trade away Wilson mid-season. If he's playing good football, why would he trade him away? I think it's going to be Russell Wilson until it falls off. And I'm not even sure. I don't even know. Have a real definitive answer. I feel like it's going to be Wilson, and then Fields is back up, and then we just see it play out. Yeah, it's been a really cold. To be honest, it's been a really cold winter. Like really, really cold. So it's like been like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's been lows of 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's pretty cold for us this winter. It was snowing down in Melbourne, which was crazy. How hot is it? Really hot? That's it. G'day, Carl. What's going on? Man, I appreciate everyone coming to the house. I love this. I love that why people come in from the start or the very end. I knew I had to get back on the show. And then we're going in. You know what's crazy? We're going into my 4 years. 4 years on YouTube. This bloke on YouTube for 4 years. 2,500 subs, something like that. Countless hours, watch time, views, all that kind of stuff. Members, people here. Watching me go crazy. Watching you guys go crazy in the chat. It's going to be a fun time doing live streams again. I got to wake up at 3 a.m. Yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing. Oh yeah, didn't you have a tornado? Did you have a tornado rod or something like that? If Austin gets motions, yeah, I think he's gonna be fun too. Calvin Austin can be fun as well. You know, we're gonna wait and see. Oh, I'm keen for a big year for Warren. I want to see him play some good football. Najee looks bigger. I think we have the defense that can like rush from the outside. I think Benton will have a big year. Herbig should be fun to watch. Our cornerbacks, safety. I think everything's kind of falling into place. I'm excited for the offensive line as well. That seems like it's more of a unit this time. Will Dan Moore be back up? Do they play Falatanu, right tackle? That's probably another reason why I need to get, maybe because I'm thinking about buying it for Christmas for myself, is NCAA. I'm thinking about because I need to learn more college players. I need to watch more football. I need to watch more college football, get behind teams, and see these blokes from college that go to the NFL. So I figure if I get the game, I can learn more about the college football game. But this season, when I get spare time, I need to watch one game a week at least. If that's like, I don't know, if it is Penn State or Ohio State, whoever, right? If it's Alabama, I need to watch like college football. It's gonna be fun. There you go. Yeah, I think you had to start again, right? He said, I just hit 500 now. I think the views up, 100%. Yeah, man, you can do it. I think I see some of your videos there. You talk about everything. You talk about it from rugby football to the Olympics. Oh, I've been freezing. Hurricane, right? Steve Smith said Austin needs to not run every route full speed and he will be a menace. That's good. That's a good point. Take his time. Yeah, I'm excited for him too. I'm keen for Frymouth as well. He'd be fun. I just don't want to see them start Jones on the right and then move him to left mid-season. I did see your comment like that on the Discord as well. If you want to be a member, click the Discord, click the member thing for a chance to be in it. Not chance, for you can be on our Discord. I did see that as well. I agree with that. I think if you're going to play Jones, you play him left, play him there. That's where he is. Play him there, and you play the other bloke on right. I think you are correct. G'day, Jim D says, I think the best odds are to get re-signed by SF, San Fran, now that Ricky Purcell hurt himself. Oh, he got hurt. A bugger. What, is that like big news? Wasn't he the dude, wasn't he the draftee? Wait a minute. Yeah, right. So he's hurt himself now, and now he's going to be back. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I think they'll go with Ayuk. Ayuk will probably sign something. I'm just sick of hearing his name. I think I wrote a tweet the other day. That's what I wrote. At this point, who gives a shit? I'm so over it. Like, where will Brandon Ayuk land? Don't care. I'm so over hearing his friggin' his name. That's crazy though. David says, "Are you going to watch any of the Olympics? Did you see South?" No, I saw the tweet about it. The 1 point. I'll watch a bit of it, but not too much, to be honest. I'll try and. I'm not too invested in the Olympics, to be honest. I don't even know what kind of sports there are. Yeah, I saw my mate Ryan was reffing the flag football up in Canton. My local barista had a Washington jersey on, even though he's a Redskins. Sorry, I said, I was trying not to say that name, even though I'm okay with that name. But I'm an idiot. New York Giants fan. Interesting. That's crazy. You won't get cancelled. I thought I would have been cancelled by now. Yeah, it's amazing you can't say that. I don't know. It's amazing you can't say that. South Park did a great episode on that. Actually, they both did a great episode on both these things. Like Ball 2032 and the Washington Redskins. It's funny because I even see it now, right? I see there are journalists or there are people in the media and they say former, Washington commander Sean Taylor. And it's like, no, he was a former Washington Redskin. Like, the world's nuts. The world is crazy. Can't do anything. Oh, you know what's crazy? Not having a break for an hour. So let's have a break. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let's do this. Yeah, the world's nuts. It is really nuts. I love their logo too. Their logo was awesome. Alrighty. Any other questions? Get them in the chat. Chuck them in. I love their old logo. Their logo was so fun. I remember when I was watching the game. I've talked about this player a lot. I used to like Jason Campbell. He was one of my guys. I don't know why. I had like a soft spot for Jason Campbell. If you remember who that was, Jason Campbell. Maybe I should get him on the show. American former quarterback. He played for the Redskins. He played for he played for a lot of teams. He played for the Redskins for 3 years. He played for the Raiders. He played for the Bears, Browns, and then the Bengals. He was a Bengal? There you go. I don't know why, but I just enjoyed how he played the game. Maybe that was when I was watching. Yeah, I was watching like when I was younger. 2006. I started watching 2002, right? I don't know why. He wasn't the best quarterback, but had some yards. One season he had 3,000. That might have been it. 2009, 3,600 yards, 20 TDs and 15 interceptions, 4-12. I always thought he was a good quarterback. But yeah, they would probably say Jason Campbell was a Commanders quarterback. No, he wasn't. He was a Redskin quarterback. Yeah. Hold up. That deserves. I need like a what the fuck button. I need something. I need a. I don't know what I need for that. I don't have anything for that. Hang on.
We do not care.
I'm just joking. That's great. Yeah, I remember him playing for the Oakland Raiders was fun to watch too. Yeah. Oh, holy dooly. Alrighty, let's get back to let's get back to the football. That's good. That's good. Let's go to football talk. Okay, to finish up? What are we most looking forward to with the Steelers? I'll tell you what. I'm looking forward to actual this football play. I'm looking forward to the players on the field wearing the uniform. I want to see the fourth stringers, the cornerbacks, the gunners. I want to see the punting. I want to see all the players wearing the black and gold and going through the drills and trying to identify how the Steelers are going to run things and that kind of stuff. G'day, Brian. What's going on? Yeah, I'm excited for that happening. I'm excited just for getting back to camp and reading stories and not talking as much around trade rumors or this guy, that guy. It's kind of fun, but to us, after a while, it gets a bit fucking repetitive and shit. It really does. To me anyway. So maybe next year in June, July, I'll take the whole thing off and I'll just go to the Bahamas. I'll just go somewhere. I'll just go away. But I'm looking forward to, exactly right. Competent offensive play calling, setting up plays in certain ways, like, how the blocking schemes work. Are they putting in Darnell in this situation? Are they putting in Muth here? Are they, getting Darrell Patterson involved, the receiver, stuff like that? I mean, just keen to see the preparation of these plays. And it's still about, 2 months away from football, 47 days on the countdown, or 48 days on the countdown, whatever it is, 49 days. We're still a while away, but I'm keen to see the implementation of the offense, or the young guys like a Herbig stepping up, or a TJ Watt getting back to his craft again. You know what I mean? I'm just keen to see football come back. And it's only 5 days away until we see articles and we see these things happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dead set. Yeah. So we might call it there. I think I'm going to call it. Thank you everyone for checking out Steelers Nation Australia. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. It's exactly what I needed. I need a bit of a break from work and social. This is like my social life too, but like good to jump on and just shoot the shit, man. Looking forward to seeing Roman Wilson, 100%. Yeah, this stuff like that, like football stuff. You know what I mean? Football team building stuff. It's awesome. And yes, if you can, make sure you try anytime you check out Christian 46, his podcast. Name drop me. Just say, hey man, Steel Nation Australia Mark would love to do a podcast with you. You two would be great. Something like that. Name drop me out there. Get me involved in the conversation. If you guys want to see Christian 46 on this podcast, just let them know there's a huge fan base here. There's a huge HDU community of people. There's a huge commentator base or player personnel base as fans out there who enjoy this product. Well, I hope you guys do. And that will push, hopefully, Christian 46 to come on the show and we can build that relationship too. I think it'll just be fun. He seems like a good guy. I want to verse him in pickleball somehow, some way. So, dead set. I hear that. So you guys looking forward to Pat's fan is David here. Looking forward to Drake May and Gerard May. Yeah, everyone's getting back to actual football. It's now the time where we can zone out. And for football fans, it's the best time of year because we can just relax and sometimes relax watching our team, but have fun. You know what I mean? Thank you, Rod, as well, mate. You're awesome. Thank you to Fu. And 100%, yeah. There's some dudes in there that I'm keen to look out for. Thank you, George. Do you think they'll ever move Wilson and try him out at edge? Possibly, maybe in the preseason might happen, but I think they might have a role for him in the middle linebacker. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Ty Matakevich too, because now does Mark Robinson, does he make the roster? There's like 4 or 5 linebackers in the middle linebacker component. What happens to those blokes there? But this is what it's all for. I'm keen to see actual football being played and schemes working out and Minka doing certain things and going crazy with Elliott or Queen and who's got the green dot, this kind of stuff, who's going where, Cameron Hayward's the leader, all that kind of fun stuff. You know what I mean? It's going to be a good time. And same for the offense too. We don't know what to really expect with the Arthur Smith offense in terms of how they run certain plays. We know Naj's going to get the rock. Jalen Warren's going to get the rock. Can Wilson bounce back this year and have a really big year to hopefully have a chance to win a Lombardi? That's going to be insane. And even now, Justin Fields, because you're going to get a lot of quarterback competition and stuff too. But if everyone's doing well, why not? 100%. That was a great time. We had over 26 people at one time, in and out the whole way. G'day, Pilot. What's going on? Oath. Man, that's it. Thank you, Pilot, coming right near the end. We're going to end right there. Yes, I smell football season returning. Thank you, 99 as well. I'm working really hard in this video. This video is it's a bit cheesy, but it's going good. The music in the background that you have created is fantastic. And Farewell Robinson. Okay. But yeah, Pilots, I grew up in Pittsburgh, so I obviously bleed black and gold. I love seeing all the Steelers love from down under. So do I. It is fantastic. And let's play on the way out. What's tomorrow? No, I won't go live tomorrow, but I will be doing more lives in the future. We're going to ramp up the content. When I have spare time, I'm jumping spare time, jump online. All right, Steeler Nation, I'll see you guys later. Fucking fantastic. As always. Here we go, Steelers. Wait, I can't find it. Wait a minute. Wait, where is it? Found it. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. I'll see you guys later. Hey, Road. See you later. Got the light. Left the light on. See you later. Bye.